Hi, KB. So for today's lesson, you should have already have listened to our weekly story, The Clever Rabbit and the Lion. And you also should have already completed the character illustration of either the rabbit or the lion. So what we're going to be doing today is comparing and contrasting the two main characters. So before we begin, let's sing our song. Compare means same. Contrast means different. One more time. Compare means same. Contrast means different. So even if you already listened to the story 3 times yesterday, I highly recommend that you listen to it again today before completing this worksheet. Remember, listening to a story and not just reading it out of a book is a very, very important skill for you to have, especially when you're going into grade 1. All right, I want you to get your worksheet for today, and let's begin. Okay, so you should have your worksheet that looks like this. The title of the worksheet is Read and Recall. So I want you to go ahead and write your name. And where it says, I read too, you do not need to fill this out because again, this week was different. We did not read the book, but instead we listened to the story being told by someone else from Kate Durga from grade 6. Okay, so you don't need to fill out this spot right here. All right, so let's move down right here. Can you help me read this word for me? Title. Very good. What is the title of the story? The title of the story is The Clever Rabbit and the Lion. So let's go ahead and write that here. The Clever Rabbit and the Lion. Now with your title, remember that the words need capital letters. So I have a capital T in the, I have a capital C in clever, I have a capital R in rabbit, and a capital L in lion. For and the, we do not need to have capital letters because they are not the most important words. All right, let's read the first question. What is the story mostly about? Now, we've had this question several times in KB, and I always tell you, when you have a question that asks, what is the story mostly about? It's easiest to go back and look at the title. So the title is The Clever Rabbit and the Lion. So we know that the story is about a clever rabbit and a lion. But should we just write the title here again? No, we should not. We have to write a sentence about what the story is about. So for this part of the worksheet, I want you to do this by yourself, okay? What is the story mostly about? What does the clever rabbit do to the lion? What happens to the lion? Think about that, the most important part of the story, and give me just one sentence about it. And remember, a sentence begins with a capital letter. A capital letter is a letter that's big. A capital letter is not a small letter. A capital letter is big, big, big. So a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence and a full stop at the end. All right, let's move on to the Venn diagram. This is where we're going to be comparing. Compare means same in the middle where it says both. And contrast means different on the outside circles. All right, so on this line on the left side, we're going to write the first character, which is the rabbit. So let's get our pencils and write rabbit. On the right side, we're going to write the second main character, and that was the lion. So we're just going to write lion on the other side. Okay, let's compare them first. Both. They are both what? Are they both toys? No. Are they both people? No, they are not. They are both animals. So I'm going to put animals in the middle. A rabbit is an animal and a lion is an animal. So if they're both animals, it must go in the middle. Let's do another one for both. Where do the animals live? Do they live in the desert? No, they live in the jungle. So I'm going to write live in the jungle. Now, KB, I have 2 for both. I want you to have 3. So I'm going to put another dash here, and I want you to think of one more thing that the rabbit and the lion have in common. One more thing that is the same about the rabbit and the lion. Think about that and write it here. So let's talk about what is different. What is different? So what do we know about the rabbit? You can also see in the title what we know about the rabbit. He is very, very clever. Very good. The rabbit is clever. So I'm going to write clever over here under rabbit. What about the lion? Is he clever? He's not very clever, no, but he's he's mean or angry or mad. He wants to eat all of the jungle animals. So on the lion side, I'm going to put mean. If you want to put something else like angry or mad, that's fine too. All right, let's go back to the rabbit, and I'm going to put one more line here. And I'm going to put one more line here. And on the lion side, I'm going to do the same thing, 2 more spots. So KB, what I want you to do now is think of more things that the rabbit and the lion have that are the same and that are different. 1 more for both and 2 more for different. So let's think about that. Maybe you can talk about how many eyes they have. Maybe you can talk about what color they are. Really think about it. And when you have an answer, I want you to write it here. Again, one more time, you need 2 more contrasts for the rabbit and the lion, and you need 1 more compare for the rabbit and the lion. All right, KB, remember that before doing this worksheet, you should probably listen to the story again because it really helps your listening skills to help you prepare for grade 1. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.